back to TommyTV. We apologize for the technical difficulties we were having there. I'm Drew Mickey, joined alongside Jordan Staples, and Ian McGrath has been joining us as well, providing some excellent in-game commentary. So,
you said Ian McGrath, I believe. It's Jack McGrath. Ian McGrath's the one in the lanes right now. That's his little brother, as you can see right there in the camera.
I knew I was going to do that once today. I probably have already done it before, and nobody's told me. So. Jack McGrath, sorry about that. I was looking at Ian on the screen, so kind of get a little bit confused there between me.
Well, Jack, now that the first game is wrapped up for just about every lane, how do you think it went with our boys versus Collinsville's?
It was a little bit of a rocky start there, but the boys seemed to bounce back. We saw some high scores. Collinsville's third bowler there, Hayden LeDrew, had a 266. Taylorville Girls Varsity Abby Perry had a strong game going. I'm not sure our final scores from the matches, but it looks like a close game there between the boys. Looks like Collinsville might have took the edge. But a good start here from both teams.
Yeah, you were saying that thing about LeDrew getting a 266, I believe it was, you know. That's really high. I know the highest you can get is 300, right? Isn't that correct?
Yeah, 300 is a perfect score. That's a strike. 12 strikes in a row.
Yeah, that's really impressive. That guy definitely has some talent behind him. I know when I normally go bowling, I get like less than 100 most of the time. So,
what has been your best game, Jack?
My highest game personally is a 279. My highest when I was on the team, I had a couple of 256s in matches and tournaments.
Wow, yeah, no, that's very impressive, like I said. Something interesting I found out recently, actually, is that a lot of the bowling kids buy, like, bowling balls and stuff, and those are expensive. Like, some of these kids have, like, hundreds of dollars wrapped up into the sport, and that just shows their dedication to their craft and stuff. Like, what are your thoughts on that, like, them going out and buying their own stuff?
Yeah, the price of the equipment can get pretty pricey. Thankfully, Coach Lance Nagel and his wife Jennifer started the Taylorville Bowling Foundation, and we're able to raise a lot of money every year, and that helps cover some of the costs of the equipment and the drilling. There's definitely a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot of support we get from the community through used ball donations and help from the pro shop here, Solid 9 Pro Shop here at the Olde Bowl. Rick Coy's the owner. A lot of support all around. We're very thankful for it.
Yeah, sounds like a great community of bowlers you guys got there.
Now, Jack, I see some stuff where they're kind of putting some stuff around the ball or putting some stuff on their fingers and their hands. Could you go through that a little bit maybe in terms of the preparation right before you go to bowl?
Yeah, a lot of bowlers use rosin bags down there. Just like chalk-like substance to keep their hands from getting sweaty and the ball from slipping out. Then they'll have chamois or towels down there that they wipe the oil off the ball. There's a lot that can go into their pre-shot routine.
Yeah, I saw your brother, actually, Ian, wipes his foot with that. Why is that?
Sometimes there can be oil or other substances that can get on the lane. It can get caught on your slide shoe. It's very important that you're able to keep your balance and keep your slide and your steps consistent while you're bowling.
Okay, gotcha. So just make sure they don't slide around when they're trying to shoot. Because it seems like that preparation, like when you're going up and taking that shot, that form you have has a big impact on where your ball goes. Like, what's that like? Like, what's the ideal form?
It looks a little different from everybody, but definitely a big thing is staying balanced, not being able to hold your form at the line when you get to the end of your shot, being able to bend that knee and stay down on the slide instead of popping up real quick, because that could influence your shot. And just being able to be consistent with it's a big thing. Everyone's form looks a little different, but if you're able to repeat it, you should be able to have some success.
Okay, so the form is kind of personalized to the bowlers.
Yeah, you can. There's definitely some ugly-looking forms I've seen used by bowlers a lot better than I am. So you may not get a textbook form, but it can still work very great.
Gotcha. Just depends on how they use it. across the board, it looks like most lanes are in their second or third round going through their bowlers.
So Jack, when does, just to give our viewers and listeners a little outline kind of about the bowling season, when does it usually start and when does the season typically end, just to give a little background on that?
Yeah, we have open gym practices that anyone's welcome to attend, whether you want to join the team, whether you're already on the team or you wanting to see what it's like and potentially join. Those start in October, and then around the beginning of November, the boys' season will start, and that runs through towards the end of January. I know the 13th of January this year is our regionals, followed the next week by sectionals on the 20th, and then the next weekend following that is the state finals on the Friday and Saturday. The girls' season starts a little bit later. It usually starts at the end of November and runs through the second or third week of February is when their state finals wrap up.
It's coming up pretty fast for the boys. This match here, and along with these ones leading up to it's going to be pretty important here for them.
Yep, we're looking at only a couple more matches and tournaments before our regional tournament. We're looking to get locked in here before that, and hopefully we can make a run at sectionals and potentially run at state.
So we've been hearing a lot of cheering, specifically from the girls' team. Do they have like special routines that they go through when they like hit stuff?
Yeah, the girls' team and the boys' team both have a lot of chants they do. The girls definitely get a little more into it. I think that's not just Taylorville's girls, but across the board. You hear a lot of interesting chants from a lot of teams.
Girls regionals must be louder than boys regionals this season.
They're both they both can get pretty loud and pretty wired up.
Sounds like a good time, honestly.
Justin Champley there was bowling for the Tornadoes. Ian McGrath and Zane are both giving him positive thoughts, as I guess if you want to call it that. There as Justin knocked off the lane man. Lanes 7 and 9 are Taylorville lanes, by the way, on your screen. Lane 7 is varsity girls, and lane 9 is varsity boys. We do not have the JV up on our screens, but we'll provide information as soon as we can. So,
see AJ Everett going up for the bowl. Right here. Got a nice 8 pins down there. So Jack, I've noticed when you're commentating, you will say like they have 10 pin up still or 8 pin up. Can you go through what that like, what the meaning behind those are?
Yeah, the pins are numbered just to be able to easily identify what kind of spare you're looking at. It starts at the front, as you can see here on these scores. There's 10, and it goes from the front is the 1 pin, and the second row from the front there's the 2 and the 3 going left to right, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Okay, so it just refers to the position of which the pin is. Gotcha.
the boys are in their 4th frame. It looks like girls are in their 3rd.
So Jack, am I correct in assuming you are a coach on the team, right?
Yeah, I was able to I went ahead and got my IHSA certification over the summer. I've been helping out the boys team, helping out Coach Nagel through this year, just trying to be around the team as my brother wraps up his senior season. Just have a lot of love for these boys in this program and just want to support all I can.
Gotcha. So what does that look like going from a player to a coach on the team you once played for?
It's been a little interesting. I'm not that long out of high school, so a lot of these kids I was on the team with, I was teammates with, so it's a little bit interesting going from being a teammate and a friend to being a coach, but it's still fun to be around and joke around with these kids, and it's been a great experience for me.
Gotcha, yeah, I'm sure it has. Looks like Collinsville in lane 8. I believe that is Lila Joka. Has had 3 strikes in a row.
And we have Coach Lance Nagel as head coach of the boys and Gary Kniff as head coach of the girls, if I'm correct. Jack?
That is correct. Tyler Vokes is also an assistant coach, mainly works with the girls team, and myself with the boys team.
Jack, quite a handful of these boys have been bowling. Some of these seniors have been bowling all 4 years, if I'm correct, on this team right now, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of bowlers that have spent quite a bit of time with this team, coming up through youth league and through 4 seniors, I believe. All 4 bowled all 4 years, if my memory serves me right. AJ joined his sophomore year, I believe.
So how do you feel the team will be like? Do you think they'll be in a good position after all these senior boys leave? Because right now their varsity team is pretty senior heavy with just the one junior, Miles Haynes. How do you think they'll come up upon that?
It'll definitely be a struggle. The team was in a similar situation during my time. I was a junior and there was 4 senior boys that started on varsity with me, and it'll be a little bit of adjustment, but we have junior Jackson Frost and freshman Noah Baker and a couple other freshmen, Isaac Orr and Trevor Freeman, coming up that have been coming out and working hard and practicing hard, and hopefully they'll be able to step up a little bit, and it'll be a little bit of adjustment, but hopefully they'll be able to pick up and do well next year too.
You know, right now I think girls and boys, when it comes to that situation, are pretty opposite. Like girls, just they have so much young blood on their team. I don't think any of the varsity girls are seniors, are they?
Not off the top of my head. I believe a couple of freshmen and some juniors. Hopefully we'll be good for a few more years to come with this core intact.
Oh yeah, for sure, no doubt. You see Xander Firethorn lobbing one down the thing. Ooh, he left one pin standing. What number pin is that, Jack?
That is the 3-pin.
3-pin. Okay, I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to memorize them, I swear.
It's a little harder to tell from this vantage point,
Right.
but it's great to have Jack here to be able to
Yeah.
that's not the right term, but figure out what pin that is, because all of his expertise and insight for
Yes,
being
sir.
a player and now a coach.
The Kylie Calloway thing ball down right there. For the varsity, sorry.
Justin's looking for a double here. And he'll leave a 4-pin.
Looks like Justin's going back for his skip and trying to knock him down.
Doesn't look like the reaction we wanted. Our lane talk scoring says he got it. Connsville gets 1 out of the 2-10 split. AJ looking to get back on after a couple of splits. He'll leave a 7-pin. AJ looking to pick this up after a couple of rough opens there. Looks like AJ was able to convert.
So, Jack, between you and your brother, you guys' senior years, who do you think is better? You when you were senior versus him?
Ian's definitely looking good right now. He grew a lot faster. Was able to pick up on a lot faster than I did. I think you put him up against me in my senior year, I'd give it to him. I'm very proud of the work he's put in and how dedicated he is and what he's been able to accomplish.
Yeah, I'm sure it helps having a family member that are coaching too, who's already been through that process as well.
Well, I won't say I taught him everything he knows, but I hope I helped out a little bit.
We just saw Miles Haynes throw the ball down the way. It looks like he left the 2 and the 10 pin up. Am I correct about that, Jack?
That's the 3 and the 10.
Oh,
Close.
darn, close. He hit 8 pins down, has 2 left. Trying to get sparing on those.
Emma I delivered a shot there for Taylorville. She'll get 9 pins. Rayleigh.
Rayleigh Olde throwing that one down the lane. Sorry, little Jack.
It's like Xander Fry was taking the approach just off screen. Xander delivers a shot.
Looks like it was a strike. He doesn't even celebrate that. He just looks like he does every day.
Not phased at all.
Shoot, I think like 6 months ago was the last time I bowled, and I think I bowled 3 games, and I think I got 1 strike that whole time, and I was jumping up and down for it, man. Nice spare there from Collinsville, hitting on 4 pins on that second wall. So, Jack, earlier we were talking about how some players buy their own balls and their own collection. How much does the ball affect your actual game?
Yeah, great question. There's all different kinds of balls for different situations. A lot to get into. There's different, all the blocks have weight blocks inside. There's symmetrical and asymmetrical ones. They're all shaped differently to create more or less hook depending on what you want. There's also different covers of balls, reactive resin. Solid ball is going to hook a lot more than a pearl with a more shiny cover, and that's going to hook a lot more than a plastic ball. It's not going to, doesn't have very many pores to grab a hold of the lane with.
So, like, I think you mentioned something about weight in there. Like, how much does that?
Yeah, the weight block helps to create the shape of the ball. So, and that also depends on your playing style. Some bowlers like to hook it a lot, are big hook bowlers. Some are more in between, and some are less of a hook, like to play more straight up. So that all goes into what you want. And then also as the lane transitions and the oil pattern breaks down, there's going to be some differences. You're going to want to maybe have a different ball. Some of these bowlers are bringing 3, 6, 8, 9, 10 bowling balls to some of these tournaments. I think that's a little extreme personally, but
So, you said where on the lane? Is that something you guys actually, like, have to think about in your head when you're bowling?
yeah, so there's oil laid out on all the lanes, and it was originally just to protect the wood, but then bowlers started to realize that the differences were starting to affect their shots, and as you get farther into the game, the oil would dry up and the ball would start to hook more as it's able to grab onto more of the lane surface. So the oil pattern gets laid out differently. In standard matches like this, it's usually just what's called a house shot. That's a pretty typical what you'd go out and bowl on if you're just going out and open bowling for a birthday party or something. It's more forgiving. There's more oil on the inside that'll hold if you hit it in, and there's less on the outside that'll create more hook back to the pocket, back to the head pin. But there's also called sport patterns that are a lot heavier oil and are shaped differently to be harder, more difficult.
That's all interesting. So, like, do you want to go on the same oil pattern, or do you want to
Yeah, that's a great question. It kind of depends on what you're going for when you're you're practicing for matches like this where you know what you're going to be bowling on. There's you come out here to the Olde Bowl for a match, you're going to be getting the same pattern every time. But some of these tournaments, some of these sport tournament patterns, they don't even tell you what pattern you're going to be bowling on until you get there. So you want to get that different kind of experience on different patterns to see how to play. Kind of like a golf course. You're not going to play every golf course the same. It's going to be different based on where you're at. The holes are going to be different. There might be water on one side, just like there might be, a bunch of divots in the lane from people dropping balls on a certain spot. Yeah.
See Zach Dye there in the center of the screen going to the bottom line.
Eddie Colbrook there, closest to the right side of the screen for Taylorville girls. Zach Dye delivers another shot there. AJ on the far left for Taylorville boys.
AJ got a strike there. Very nice.
It's a double for him after a couple of rough frames. That's what we want to see.
And earlier you called AJ the anchor in the tournament. What is that kind of referring to about him?
The anchor is just a term for the last spot of the lineup, the fifth bowler. Typically that's where you put your strongest bowler, your highest average, in case you're in a close game and you need to rely on someone to close out a game and give you all the pins you can possibly get in that situation.
Okay, so he's kind of clean.
Yeah. Kind of build the lineup around your strengths a little bit like the batting order in baseball. You want a good bowler to start off and get things going strong in the leadoff spot. And you also want someone strong to be able to clean things up in the anchor spot.
Saleh
Shimoti, I believe.
Saleh Shimoti. The one on the right hand side there of the screen. Looks like she's getting some special coaching from Kylie Brooks there.
Saleh actually bowled her first 200 game last night during practice at Kingpin Lanes in Springfield. Congratulations to her.
Okay, so in Taylorville's bowling team's history, has there ever been a 300?
There's been several bowlers that have thrown them in practice, but as far as I know, only one's thrown at a match. It was Ian Neisler. I was on the team. It was my junior year. He was a senior, and we were here at the Olde Bowl playing against the Hoops and Corn Jerkers. He was our anchor bowler and had a 300 game in the second game of the match, and had a great 794 series.
Who did you say that match was against?
The Hoops and Corn Jerkers.
I don't know what Hoops is, but sounds very interesting.
It's up near the Danville area.
Yeah, you guys, is there a lot of bowling teams now? So you guys have to travel a lot, like some sports have to?
Yeah, not a lot around our area as far as the girls have a little bit more options. There's a new team, a second-year team in Pana. They've been around for 2 years now with the boys team. Before that, Vandalia had a team for a couple years there, but as far as long-standing teams go, it's we usually have to go down around near the St. Louis area or up to been up by Bloomington and up to Hoopston near the Danville area, so not a lot around here as far as boys teams.
On the road travel.
Yeah.
Which honestly, on the road travel for sports is one of my favorite things. Just being in a bus with my friends.
It's definitely a great time after you get past waking up at 5 o'clock to drive down to Alton.
AJ is about to throw for a spare here with a pin in the 4.
Yes.
Boom, baby.
Correct. Four 9 split for Collinsville off a double. AJ.
Barely missed that one.
Abby Perry just released there on lane 8. She's at the 9 pin there, as you can see in the bottom left of the screen. She's got another good game going. Gets the 4-9 split. It's an impressive shot there.
Is it possible to make a 10-7 split?
It is possible. It's pretty rare. I can't remember any of our boys ever doing it in a match.
I remember I saw an episode of Flintstones. But in the Flintstones, he put it together.
That might make it a little easier.
Yeah. Looks like we got Ian going in Kirsten and lane 7. Kirsten throws her ball and she beats that spur. So Ian just threw his ball and he got 2 of the 3 up. He left that pin in it.
Hopefully he can bounce back with a strong finish after that. Saw Kirsten Deal has a good game going on that spare. Miles is going to miss it left on a double. Won't hurt too much as long as he is able to convert here. The spare there from Collinsville. Or strike, excuse me.
Strike? Is that what you call it?
Strike.
A strike. Oh. I thought the one was turn. I was not throwing. You see Xander preparing goal as the Collinsville kid lines himself up. Xander's lining himself up. Get ready. He throws it and responds with a 7-pin.
Missed just a little left there. Jacob Taylor trying to bounce back from the open. He'll leave a split.
What is the benefit of hooking and just throwing your ball straight at the object?
Yeah, bowling's a game of angles. You gotta hit it at a good angle if you want to carry all the pins consistently. You dump that off in the gutter on that spare attempt. If you're just throwing it straight, it's even if you hit the pocket there in between the 1 and the 3 pin, the ball's likely to deflect and go off to the right or the left side. A good shot, you want to come in hit it at an angle, and the ball, you want the ball to drive, and you want it to take out the 1, the 3, the 5, and the 9 pin and go straight back. Hit all those pins back instead of deflecting out to the side.
Okay, so if you just throw it straight, it's just gonna go off to one of the sides after it hits it.
Yeah.
So at the side of it, the angle's in, and it just follows through.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're more like
Yeah, throwing it straight, you're more likely to have some of the pins go off to the side and leave a big split.
I believe that is Lily Hopkins, right? She was on the right-hand side of the camera. We saw that. Also known as the pep dance, where he lines up for his pin.
Miss from Collinsville. Justin picked up that 6 pin there with no problem. AJ looking to bounce back after an open frame. Looking to build a good foundation here in the 9th going into final frame of the match. He misses a bit right.
So there's 3 games today, right?
That is correct.
So is that the average for is the average 3 games as well?
Typical match is 3 games, and then tournaments will be 6 games.
Okay, 'cause when I went bowling, I was with a person on the bowling team. And they had 3 games. Curious on why I went this one.
Yeah, that's a standard series for match play. Good spare there by AJ. Going into the 10th frame of the match here for the boys.
So as I've said many times, I am very unintelligent when it comes to bowling, but I see that there's like an extended line underneath the now present frame. What is that? And why is it extended compared to the other ones?
For the 10th frame, if you get a striker or spare, you have the opportunity to shoot 3 balls instead of 2 as in most frames. So
Okay.
just to kind of complete out the game there.
Gotcha. So this is like
One frame where you have the potential to shoot 3 shots.
makes sense, yeah. That is Selena Johnson on the not anymore. They switched on me again, but she was on the right side, taking on board for it. Collinsville gutted ball there. Ian going for that spare. Looks like he got it. Heck yeah. Collinsville lining up his form to throw this. Goes it pretty straight down the lane.
I know Ian's not happy with those last 2 frames, but hopefully he can strike here and still finish out with a good game.
Miles Haynes stepping up for his last frame as Collinsville is going. Collinsville got 8 of the pins down. He has 2 left. Miles Haynes throwing a ball and just went too far left. Miles Haynes readying up the ball. Forming it up. He's looking down the lane and he throws it. Going for that spare. Does not get it, but he gets quite a few pins down there at least.
Not the finish Miles wanted, but a little bit better game than the last one.
Yep. So I just saw a Collinsville person throw the ball with two hands. Is that... I've never seen that before. Like, what kind of strategy is there behind throwing it two hands opposed to just with your left or your right?
Yeah, so that's something that hasn't always been around, but it's certainly got more popular the last about 15 years. It basically it allows you to hook the ball more, and it gives you a little bit more power over it. But and if you can master it, it does great. Some of the best bowlers in the world are able to use a two-handed technique, but it's a little harder to control, especially for new bowlers. So there's pros and cons to it, definitely.
Yeah, there's a bit of a skill gap, more so than if you were to throw one-handed, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's harder to be consistent with two-handed bowling for many beginners.
And with a game as long as bowling is, you want consistency.
Yes.
For sure. Looks like Xander Fry and Collinsville kid are throwing once again. Xander lining his shot up.
Xander looking for 10 to finish out his game.
This Collinsville kid has had 3 strikes in a row. Let's see if he makes it 4. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Who knows?
Justin Champ with the strike. He's got a nice clean game going. Hasn't left any more than 1 pin on a shot. Got all 9s and strikes.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pretty impressive feat there. Collinsville's Jacob Taylor out of rock. He finished there with 3 opens to finish out the game.
Looks like the girls are just about on their last frame of the game as the boys are just about finishing up the last frames of their games.
It's like all the girls struck that frame besides Abby Perry. It's a great 9th frame to build on going into the final frame.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's Justin's first bad miss of the game, but still a great game from him.
You jinxed him by saying only 9 pins, dog.
Might have been my fault. Still a good game from him. Should be right around 200. Not sure on the final score.
Wow.
AJ stepping up to close out a good game.
Looks like AJ got all but 2 pins.
– 5-9 lead for AJ. See it if he's able to convert. As Collinsville is able to.
Yeah.
Collinsville closed out their game with a spare. AJ will hopefully be able to get a spare here and throw one more. Looks like he does.
Nice. So
Those
this is the last throw of the boys varsity game here. Coming out of AJ Overly.
He's got one more ball here. He's grabbing a different ball, using this this final shot here as an opportunity to test out a different ball and see if he likes that reaction better.
Judging by that reaction, it wasn't what he wanted. But he still did good the whole game. So now we just have the girls varsity on the left-hand side.
Girls in their 10th frame. Looks like they might be having some problems with the lane. So we're still waiting on.
Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, there you go. Looks like
Ian gets 7 to start off the third game for the varsity boys match. As the girls begin their final frame.
Collinsville got a strike right off the bat.
Ian looking to spare. And he will. Taylorville's Macy Johnson has had 3 going into the 10th and has added 1 more. We'll look to finish out her good game. She'll add on another. That's 5 in a row for Macy Johnson.
Looks like Collinsville is getting ready to throw a ball down the lane. As we have, let's see, who do we have?
Nice game there from Macy Johnson for the Taylorville girls.
Heck yeah.
Emma and I are also working on 3 in a row going into the 10th frame. This one's frozen, I think. Just landed. Jacob Taylor with a split for Collinsville. As Justin's looking at 6-10.
AJ really stepping up to play with that new ball you mentioned earlier. Collinsville taking the ball down the lane, throws it. And
Emma picks up her spare for the Taylorville girls varsity in the 10th frame.
saw Zayna Fry there waving to the camera.
Ian McGrath stepping up. Doesn't look too happy with that shot. I believe it's 6-10. Kylie Calloway's looking at a 5-pin there on lane 7 to finish off. As Collinsville has one strike going in the 10th. And an 8 to follow from the Collinsville girls.
Looks like Miles Hain is starting the game off with 2 strikes.
Abby Perry up there for the Taylorville girls varsity, looking to bounce back after an open in the 9th. Xander not looking too happy with leaving the 1-2 there. Justin Champley stepping up for Taylorville varsity. Abby Perry with a spare in the 10th. She'll get one more ball. Justin's going to leave a 6-pin. Collinsville's varsity Jacob Taylor steps up. Just as Taylorville girls varsity Kirsten Deal stepped up to start off her 10th frame. Strike from both of them as Justin shoots his spare.
It looked like he just missed it by his reaction.
Hopefully AJ can pick him up here and get the team back on track. AJ delivers there. Strike from him. He's able to pick up his teammate there. Collinsville's anchor bowler leaves one standing on his spare attempt. Kirsten Deal stepping up for her final ball, looking to make it 4 in a row to close out her 10th frame. looking to close out the second match strong for Taylorville girls varsity. Ooh. Big split there for Ian. Collinsville's leadoff bowler delivers.
One of them shot a three-pointer there as a celebration. That was pretty interesting. Thought that was basketball, but apparently bowling does it too.
Ian's only able to get one. As Collinsville's also looking at a big split here. 4-6. See how many he can get. Just one of them. That's about all you can ask there.
I was hoping for that spread snow magic, but not gonna happen tonight. Looks like.
Ooh. Miles with a 6 count, coming off a double to start.
That was a nice strike from Collinsville. What's Collinsville's team's name?
Collinsville are the K-Hawks.
K-Hawks.
They're a team we see a lot throughout the season.
Mm-hmm.
Go to many tournaments where they're also present.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys have great relationships with them, with how, you know, the nature of bowling, just you're right next to your enemy all the time.
Definitely.
It's the opposing team, and you have a lot of downtime to talk to them. As well with, like, you guys doing this, I'm sure it's good connections. And also how much you see him, as you said.
Yeah, Jacob Taylor there, who just bowled for them, is a pretty outgoing guy. I know he's pretty chatty with a lot of our bowlers.
Yeah. So what exactly is a K-Hawk?
I believe it's a tribe of Native American.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sound like they were trying to, like, hawk, like, the animal, like, it sounded like a species of hawk.
I prefer the tornadoes, personally.
Me too. Not biased at all, but definitely biased.
Maybe a little bit. There's Isaac Ora on Taylorville JV.
Justin done it down the lane.
Spare there from Collinsville's Daniel Wild.
Ooh, Justin got a strike. First one of this game, baby.
That's what we like to see.
AJ's coming up for the boys varsity. He's only had strikes this game. And I bet he's hoping to continue that.
Kirsten Deal also just had a strike there for Taylorville girls varsity.
Heck yeah.
AJ looking to continue his string.
Oh, Randy gets a strike. Is there any special terms in bowling for, like, if you get a certain amount of strikes? Because, like, I know in soccer, if you get 3 goals in a row, that's a hat trick and stuff. Is there any special ones for?
2's just a double, which is a little boring, but 3 is a turkey, 3 in a row. Not exactly sure where that comes from.
I think it comes from soccer, because I believe 4 or 5 goals in a row that's just you is a turkey in soccer. So one of them probably adapted it from the other one.
Interesting. Sometimes 4 in a row is called a ham bone as a play on turkey being 3.
What do they call it?
A ham bone.
A ham bone. Oh. Makes sense. Ian's going for a spare with a pin in the 9. love how they always walk away before it hits. It's like they know where it's gonna hit. They planned out in their mind, like they already know. All his hands throwing it down the lane. Left a 3 up there.
Miles Haynes looking to spare it up.
Not look like a satisfied reaction.
Oh, but there's a strike from AC Johnson for the Taylorville girls varsity.
Heck yeah.
High fives all around over there.
Xander Fry going for that strike. Ooh, left one of them standing.
Sounds like MI for the Taylorville girls varsity followed up her teammate Macy with the strike as well.
Nice. A lot of strikes going on the girls team right now. Or girls team, I don't think theirs has had many, but
Xander picks up his spare. So that leaves Justin up to bowl for Taylorville. Collinsville's Jacob Taylor with another split.
oh, we got that strike, baby. That's a double. I just learned that.
Jacob Taylor looking for some good luck. Looks like it was close. AJ sitting on a turkey, looking for 4 in a row. Ooh. Big split for AJ. Not what you want to see.
Not at all. You're throwing that ball there. Probably going to go for the 2. That's a smart move at least. Yep, gets both of them down, leaving the pin in the 7 spot remaining.
It's still early in the game. He should be able to bounce back from that open and still fire off a good game.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Looks like you see Kirsten Deal on the right side of your screen. Going for that.
Had a strike in the first frame, looking to continue.
And it looks like, oh, she almost did. Left that pin in the 10 slot. I'm sure she'll get that on the spare.
Miss right for Collinsville. Ian McGrath delivers. He'll get 9, leaving the 4 pin standing. As Kirsten Deals up to shoot at her 10 pin. Looks like they're cheering for her. That's a good sign. As she got it.
Macy Johnson has only had strikes this game. Hoping to keep that up. Maybe be the second one in Taylorville history get a 300.
That'd be great to see her live on TommyTV.
That would be.
Bears in the 5th for the leadoffs of Collinsville and Taylorville boys varsity. Miles follows it up with the strike of his own. Now a 10-pin lead for Miles Haynes.
Throwing it down the lane, and they get a strike.
Nice shot, put all 10 back. Missed spare by Miles Haynes. Collinsville's Jacob Taylor is up to bowl.
Nice little split screen there on the Z5. Ooh, and he left one pin stand and looked like it was in the 4 spot.
Collinsville's Jacob Taylor looking at a big split, and he'll miss them all.
So, Jack, does the team have any like pre-game rituals or any like thing to hype them up before games?
I don't think that there's anything consistent that they do. A lot of them will like to listen to music on their own. They just kind of just chat around and get warmed up, do some stretches, and just interact with each other and get a good energy going before the match.
Just getting that little bit of synergy there.
Yeah.
So Collinsville throwing for that spare. Looks like he got it there. Justin thrown. Gets us all but one. Almost a spare there. I don't know why.
Leads a 4-pin on 2 in a row. Lydia Hopkins delivers for Taylorville there on lane 2.
So how many of the kids on the team are first years? Obviously the freshmen are, but besides that, who is?
For the boys, it's only the freshmen. Everyone else is a returning bowler. Even freshman Noah Baker's been in the youth league program for several years.
Right.
So a lot of experienced bowlers on these teams. The same thing with the girls. I know they picked up a couple of bowlers there on lane 1 and 2. Zeddy Colebrook, Lydia Hopkins, Saleh Shimonti are all first-year bowlers, but as well as Peyton down there. But a lot of them are returning bowlers on both these teams, which is great to see.
Yeah.
See Abby Perry deliver there. She got a strike.
Yeah.
Clean up a little bit after that open. There's a miss right for Collinsville.
Oh boy, Ian throwing down the lane.
Ian,
Strike, baby. Yeah.
first strike of the game. That's what we like to see. Zach Dye stepping up for Taylorville JV. So is Kirsten Deal for Taylorville Girls Varsity. Kirsten's got a good game going so far.
Oh, yeah. And she just got another strike to complement it even more.
Miles got 6 pins on his shot in the 6th frame. There's a strike on Collinsville girls varsity.
Right hand side, you saw Rayleigh Bowler, and I believe you the senior when you saw Lydia Hopkins. Could be wrong about that. I definitely was wrong about that because I just saw her on the right side. I don't know who I saw in the middle.
Believe it was Lily. Macy's cleaning up after her open frame in the 3rd. Soleil stepping up, going for her spare. There's Emma Iyer delivering for girls varsity.
Nice little 8-pin action. Leaving the 6 and the 10.
That's correct. Miss right for Collinsville.
See Zach Guy throwing in the center there.
Xander misses left on a 10-pin.
What? Hit 2. Looked like Emma Iyer there cleaned up that spare pretty nicely.
Nice spare from Collinsville. Justin stepping up to bowl.
Justin, it's that same pin that it was last time too. That 4 hates him.
Hopefully he'll be able to pick this one up again. Abby's stepping up here.
Nice shot from Abby. I believe 6 and 10.
Correct. Just missed a little left on that.
Yeah.
Justin nails his spare. We got our anchor bowlers for the boys stepping up. Nine-pin lead there for Collinsville. On a nice-looking shot, too. AJ delivers. Ooh. Comes up a little high. Narrowly avoids a split. He's also got a 9-pin standing.
I believe this is Abby Perry's attempt at cleanup. She gets one of the 2 pins now. Couldn't get the second one down.
It's a rough way to miss it being that close, but
Yeah.
she'll be able to bounce back and
Yep.
pick it up. Kirsten Deal can hopefully pick her up here as AJ's going to shoot his spare. Not a problem.
It's like Soleil on the right hand side.
Ian McGrath stepping up to lead off the 7th frame for Taylorville. There's a good spare there we saw from the Taylorville boys JV. Split for Ian. And a strike for Collinsville's leadoff.
See Kirsten Deal throwing her ball down the lane. Ian's lining up and he shoots it. Going for that 2 and he knocks both of them down.
Kirsten Deal picked up her spare. while Ian was shooting at his. There's a strike there for Miles Haynes. Excuse me, for Collinsville's second bowler. There's a strike there for Miles Haynes.
And you honestly predicted it. You just had the wrong time.
Hopefully we're able to predict a few more of them.
You know what? I'm going to call it boys and girls both only strikes from here on.
Would love to see that.
Yeah.
Macy Johnson delivering for Taylorville Girls Varsity.
Miles Haynes blowing it. Alright, starting now though. Strikes from here on.
Xander leads a 3-10 split. Collinsville's Jacob Taylor. He's going to strike.
Yeah.
It's a good looking shot.
Andrew Fry getting his ball prepped up. Lining it up. Giving it his walk up. Boom. Got one of them. Looks like Collinsville showed another strike. That's what, 3 in a row from them?
Closes out third
on
for
the
him.
right side.
There's a nice spare there by Macy Johnson.
Looks like Justin just got a strike. Ty Callaway throwing the ball down the lane. Ooh, she gets all but one.
AJ Everly delivers. Big split for AJ. Nice shot there from Collinsville's girls varsity. Kylie Calloway stepping up, looking at a 4-pin as AJ gets 2.
AJ's looking pretty good this game. He's only been getting 10s and 9s.
There's Eddie Colebrook down there. Lane 2. Abby Perry delivers for girls varsity and puts 10 back. Way to step up after that open. Nine pin there for Collinsville boys. Lainey Neal delivers for Taylorville girls JV, as does Milena Henson. Here's Ian McGrath shooting at a 9-pin, no problem. Lainey Neal shooting at a spare. There's Milena Henson delivering for Taylorville. She misses her spare. Isaac Orr stepping up to throw next to her. The spare there for Collinsville varsity. Xander stepping up, looking to clean up after a couple open frames. There's a big 4 split for him. Trevor there on boys JV. Lydia Hopkins down on lane 1. Nice strike by Macy Johnson. See Saleh Shimoti bowling there from lane 2.
Saw Sala bowling there as well. She's a foreign exchange student.
Here's Justin Champley up. That'll be a strike for him.
Another solid day for him.
Yeah, another good game he's got going. AJ looking to pick back up after an open. Finish off strong. There's 10 in the pit for him. There's Zach Dye delivering for the JV squad. Kylie Calloway up on the approach for girls varsity. Good looking shot. Puts 10 back. There's Jackson Frost on JV. As is Alyssa Becker. Abby Perry delivering. Beautiful shot, puts 10 back.
Having an excellent game, much like she has all season, it seems like. A very solid bowler.
Yeah, she's putting together a great series here tonight. As is Kirsten Deal, who's up right behind her. Kirsten stepping up. Misses a bit left and leaves a 3-pin standing. Ian McGrath getting collected to throw. Ooh, comes in a little light. Leaves it just a 10-pin. Kirsten Deal misses her spare. There's Amy Dye shooting a spare on girls JV squad. Milena Henson stepping up on the other side. Collinsville going for a 10-pin. He will miss. Ian going for a 10-pin of his own. He'll make his, though. Selena Johnson just bowled down there on lane 2. Milena Henson on lane 3. There's a split for Collinsville. Not a split. Got a late fall. Miles a bit of a light shot. Left the 9-pin standing. Ooh. Gets just a 10-pin. That one hurts. It's a rough miss in the 9th frame for Collinsville. See if Miles Haynes can avoid doing the same. Miles converts his. Collinsville's looking at another single pin spare in their 9th frame.
Nice pickup from Miles there. Could have had a turkey on that play, but came pretty close. Couldn't quite get to it.
We'll take spares. Spares are good too.
All day long.
Xander will be shooting at a single pin. He leaves just a 10 pin standing. Macy Johnson delivering for Taylorville Girls Varsity. She'll get 6. Collinsville going for a 4 pin, misses it right. Xander Fry shooting a 10 pin, looking to avoid doing the same. Fell off into the gutter.
Tough miss there.
Collinsville Jacob Taylor. Comes in a little high, but is able to knock them all down.
He's been having a really good game today.
Justin Champley up for Taylorville, as is Emma Iyer. Big split for Justin, coming off of a double. Not what you want to see in the 9th frame.
Justin's had 2 doubles in this game, it looks like. A couple spares as well.
Emma Iyer got 7, is looking to pick up her spare. As is Justin, he'll get 2. That'll put a little bit more pressure on Justin to have a good finish here in the 10th.
AJ's going to try to go for the double.
AJ missed a split of his own in the 7th and is looking to clean up after that. He'll get 7. It's Kylie Calloway on girls varsity. She'll throw a strike. AJ looking to close out the 9th frame with a spare. Stepping up to deliver. He gets just 2. Abby Perry's able to string together a turkey over on lane 7.
Kirsten Deal for the girls varsity team goes there.
She'll leave a 7 pin, it looks like. Ian McGrath leaves a 4-7. He's looking to finish out this game strong. Ian converts his spare. We'll look to add on 10 more to his score in the final ball of the match for him. Strike there for Collinsville. Ian looking for 10 to add. He'll get 6. Finishes with a good 577 series across his 3 games. Collinsville's Jace Coates looking to add another. He'll leave a 9 pin. Miles Haynes gets a strike. Doesn't look too happy with the shot, but he got all 10. Struck 3 of his last 4 shots. He's looking to do so again the next 2. Miles steps off. Meanwhile, Emma Iyer got 7 for girls varsity. He's looking at a 3-6-10 spare. Miles is ready to go now. He'll miss left and leave 2 pins standing. Xander and Justin laughing on. Miles looking to pick up these last 2 pins to add to his score. He misses them.
Tough break to finish off that game for him. Total of 433.
Oh, got a late fall there. Abby Perry steps up for Taylorville Girls Varsity as Xander Fry delivers for the boys. He'll get 10. Pens danced a little bit on that one. Jacob Taylor for Collinsville. He throws a strike as well.
Jacob Taylor's been having a good game today.
Collinsville's Hayden LeDrew in the 3rd spot finished with a very impressive 659 series. Here's Kirsten Deal up, looking to pick up a 4 pin here in the 8th frame for the girls varsity. She'll convert that, no problem. Jacob Taylor throws to close out his game. Finish with a 522 as Justin Champley starts his 10th frame. Misses left and leaves just a 6 pin standing. Justin looking to pick up the 6 pin. He picks it up and we'll get one more shot. Collinsville's Daniel Wild is working on a 3-bagger. He'll add to that. That's 4 in a row there. Justin's looking to add 10 to cap off his night. He'll miss left and get 8. .565 series for Justin Champley. AJ delivers his first ball to 10th. He'll miss right. Leaves 3 pins standing. Collinsville Taylor Mortis there. Picks up her spare.
Daniel Wilde on Jacksonville's side.
He finished off with the strike. 6 strikes to end the game in a .588 series. AJ's looking to pick up his spare. He misses it left and just gets 1. Rough finish for AJ. .535 series. Not the night he wanted, usually the high average on the team. That'll conclude the boys' match as they're shaking hands there. And Kylie Calloway throws a strike for the girls. Not a strike. 10 pins still standing. Another 10 pin for the Collinsville girls. The final game of the match. Kylie Calloway misses her spare. Coming off 3 in a row. Abby Perry's working on a 4-bagger, looking to add to it.
Abby Perry's only a sophomore on this team, so that's certainly a good sign about how young this team is and the potential talent.
Yeah, she's looking to pick up a 10 pin here. Coming off 4 in a row. Putting together a great series here. She'll get it. Abby Perry's sitting in a good place going into the 10th. Kirsten Deal looks to do the same in the 5 spot for Taylorville. There's Saleh Shimothi.
You got that name down a lot better than I do, that's for sure.
Just got to fake it till you make it. It's Kirsten Deal. It's a strike for her. There's a good foundation to build on going into the 10th. Here's Jackson Frost. He fires off a strike there.
You can definitely hear the girls getting into it outside there.
Yeah. Jackson walks back like he's done that a million times. Macy Johnson starting off the 10th frame for the girls. She'll get 7. As Collinsville's Buckman has a great game going here. She's got 4 in a row. Macy Johnson picks up her spare.
She's another one that's had a solid game so far. Hopefully is able to finish off even stronger here.
Buckman up with 4 in a row for Collinsville. She misses left and gets 7. There's 10 for Macy Johnson. Good finish. 5:08 series for Macy Johnson. Buckman looking to pull ahead. She picks it up, and we'll have a 2:30 game and a 5:27 series. Emma leaves a split in her 10th frame. Hopefully she'll be able to slide those pins over and convert it. She gets just 1.
Tough split to make there.
Not a bad night for Emma, just barely missing out on a 500 series. 499 final score. Collinsville also missing a spare in the 10th frame. Kylie Calloway gets 10, answering back after an open in the 9th. Adding on to her good night. Collinsville answers back. It's a turkey for Collinsville's Emily Dahl. Kylie Calloway delivering. Hoping to throw another strike, and she will.
A good night for her.
Yeah, looking for one more strike to finish off with a 194. Split for Collinsville's Emily Dahl. Kylie looking for another 10. She misses right. We'll shoot 192 game with a 570 series. Not a bad night for her at all. Here's Amy Dye on girls JV. And Emily Dahl on Collinsville shooting her final ball. She'll convert and shoot a 525. Abby Perry up. She throws a strike. Abby Perry just needing a good count to shoot another 200 game. She'll miss left, but still gets 7. Abby Perry looking for all 3. She gets 2, finishes with a 204 game. And a 600 series on the nose. Great job by Abby Perry leading the Tornadoes tonight. 600 series is an impressive feat. Collinsville answers with 3 in a row in the 10th. Their fourth bowler finishes with a 5.52. Kirsten Deal delivers for the Tornadoes, throws a strike. She's looking to close out her game with 3 strikes as well. Collinsville's Olivia Montgomery up to finish off the set for the Collinsville girls. She's working on 3 in a row. Is looking to match that in the 10th frame. She's got a great start to that as she throws a strike. Deal delivers. She'll leave a 7-pin standing. Doesn't look too happy about that. Olivia Montgomery delivers. She'll get 7. That leaves just 1 shot left for both the Taylorville girls and Collinsville girls varsity match. Kirsten looking to pick up a 7-pin. She misses. That's all right. She'll finish with a 577 series. Taylorville girls have clinched the win in this charity challenge match. But an impressive 590 from Collinsville's Olivia Montgomery.
An impressive win by the Tornadoes there. Jack, what's your final thoughts from both the boys and girls matchups?
The boys on both sides had a bit of a rocky start, but still were able to shoot some good scores and finish out strong. The girls seem to be firing on all cylinders on both ends. Some big series, some 570s, 600 from Abby Perry. Some great bowling all around, and a great night to raise some money for charity as well.
Yeah, girls continue to be undefeated on the season, and all the proceeds tonight that these students and teams have raised will go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So certainly a great event here from the Taylorville and Collinsville Charity Challenge. And a couple reminders just to make sure that you stay tuned to all of our social media pages. We have a wrestling broadcast on Thursday in the afternoon, evening time frame. And then we also have more Tommy Awards content that is continuing to come out. So be sure to stay tuned to all of that. And good luck to the bowling team as they continue their season here, both boys and girls. Boys Regional will be coming up here soon, and then the girls will still continue their season with regionals soon to come as well. So an impressive season for both, and hopefully they can continue to keep it up. And great work to all of them on raising money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and the Taylorville Collinsville Charity Challenge. Jack and Jordan, thank you both for joining us here today on this broadcast. Any final thoughts as we wrap up?
Just thank you for having me, and thanks for broadcasting this match.
Yeah, no, I had a good time broadcasting this. Bowling's always fun, you know.
Be sure we also want to give a big shout out to our crew tonight: Anthony Reveco, Miley Sims, Ryan Ebert, Kaylee King. I think I got all of them, so thank you to all of them, and of course our advisors and everybody for all their hard work to make this possible, and to the bowling staff and coaches as well, and the Olde Bowl for letting us in here and being able to do all this. So for Jack McGrath, Jordan Staples, and Drew Mickey, and on behalf on all of our crew, this has been the TommyTV broadcast at the Olde Bowl of our bowling team. So thank you all for tuning in, and have a great night.
You're watching TommyTV.